It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now listening to the Immaculate One.
The Immaculate Podcast.
You are now tuned into the Immaculate One.
It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now listening to the Immaculate One.
It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now tuned into the Immaculate One.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am back for another open topic on the Immaculate Podcast. I know this is impromptu. This is more of just a follow-up for all the birthday wishes, the birthday texts, the birthday calls. For the people that came out to my party on Saturday, all guys, listen, I got lost in all of social media, not going to lie. You guys have sent numerous posts, comments, it's getting stopped at Walmart, gas stations. I mean, everywhere. I mean, people just left and right. Hey, man, happy birthday. You guys had, literally blasted my social media from my TikTok accounts to my Snapchat to my Facebook account, all by just saying happy birthday. So, got to give everybody a Don DeMarco for showing your boy some love.
Don DeMarco.
Bang.
You made your boy feel appreciated. I definitely didn't take any of it for granted. I promise you guys, I did not ignore anybody, because I know probably a lot of y'all were like, matter of fact, some of y'all even came up to me in the bar was like, dang, bro, why'd you just give me like one word response? And I'm like, it wasn't anything personal. I probably had over 1,000 comments, probably combined in all social media, of people wishing me a happy birthday. It's a lot to reply to, people, and I'm grateful for it, but I can't reply to everybody. And if I just sit, thanks, thumbs up, appreciate it, whatever it wasn't intentional. I wasn't trying to be a dickhead or anything. It's just I had so many that I tried to respond to. I got burnt out, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to jump on the podcast, and I'm just going to be able to come chat with y'all and just make a video and say thank you for fucking with your boy. So, again, thank you for fucking with your boy for his birthday and making your boy feel old. But I don't feel old because I feel young. But, you know what I'm saying? Y'all made your boy feel loved, so I just want to say appreciate it.
Don DeMarco.
Bang.
Sven, shout out to you, bro. I see you in the comments, bro. Appreciate you as always, man. You my fucking dog. You my brother from another mother, man. Paxton, I see you in the comments section too, man. Shout out to you, Don DeMarco, for you too, brother.
Don DeMarco.
Bang.
Shit like that.
But yeah, I just want to come in here and chat with y'all, see what's going on in y'all's world. Like I said, I've been literally swarmed by a bunch of messages and texts and all that. So guys, if I did not respond to you, I apologize. It was nothing personal. I sincerely apologize, but I just want to come on here and I'll tell you to your face, I appreciate you showing your boy some love, even at the wrestling show. I even put a clip on my story. If you guys didn't check that out, you guys make sure you go check out the story. They even said happy birthday, and all that good stuff, and I wasn't expecting it, none of that. Your boy showed some amazing love. The party on Saturday, it was absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you did not make it, you missed out. For anybody who happens to be watching right now that was at the party, drop in the comment section. Tell everybody what they missed out on. At least if you thought it was lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably had at the minimum 40 to 50 people in this section at different points. I every time I kept looking up, I got dragged in a different direction. So I apologize if anybody that came to the party that I didn't get to spend an extensive amount of time with. Like I apologize, because every single time my shirt was getting yanked, I was getting pulled. People wanted me to take a drink with them. And the thing is like I was very, I tried to spend as much time with everybody as I could. So again, like there's nothing personal. It's just I at least every time I got pulled away, I always tried to apologize to the person that I was just talking to. Hey, man, I just got pulled away. Like, hey, I apologize, but I'll be right back. And then obviously I never came back. But you know what I mean, though. But seriously, you guys are absolutely awesome, man. You guys make me feel absolutely loved. You guys make me feel grateful. I never will take anything like this ever for granted. I just sit back and I reminiscing on all these type of moments and just shows me how blessed I am. So I appreciate everything that you guys do for me, and I hope whatever value that I bring to you guys, I hope I bring something to you in exchange. If I don't, I'll work on it and I'll get better. Looking in the comments section, I got a happy birthday in there. Hey, I appreciate you for the happy birthday, Ramon. Appreciate you, brother.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that.
Paxton said I hadn't seen you since Big B Pro Wrestling. Yeah, Paxton, you gotta come back out, bro. They got wrestling shows here. Matter of fact, I just did one Saturday, like I said. That was at TSW in Evansville. It's very hard to catch me local now. So if you can ever catch me in a local show, I would highly suggest you do it. Anybody that's in the comment section happen to be at the show, they can tell you, bro, when I show up, I show the fuck out. I always like to put on for my city and give them what they want, because I ain't gonna lie. It doesn't matter if I'm a good guy or a bad guy. I'm gonna get fucking cheered regardless, because they show them the amounts amount of respect, and I always gonna put on the show for them. So, Paxton, show up to the show, brother. I promise you won't regret it. Harley, I appreciate the happy birthday as well. Shout out to you. Emily, I'm sorry, not Emily, Elizabeth, she said, glad you got home safe. No, I appreciate it. Of course, I got home safe. I didn't get crazy drunk or any of that stuff. That's just not my MO. I don't really get drunk. I did have some drinks, obviously, but what everybody else didn't know is I poured my own shit. So when everybody was like, hey, let's take a shot, I was like, hey, well, I'll pour my drink. And then I watched them pour their stiff shots. But I tell you what, I wouldn't let nobody pour mine. No. I could have drove home if I wanted to. Of course, my girl, shout out to her. She drove me home. But, yeah, I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to do it. But, yo, I see you, Matt, in the comment section. Shout out to you. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and give all y'all Don DeMarco real quick.
Don DeMarco.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that.
But yeah, you guys always be showing me love, man. I can't ever. I always say thank you. Y'all probably get tired of hearing time I say thank you, but in all reality, you guys, the type of love that y'all be showing your boy is absolutely remarkable. If you guys hadn't done it already, and I would ask this 10,000 times over, go on the Immaculate Podcast Facebook page, guys. Give your boy a follow. Go into the YouTube page, also at the Immaculate Podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to us on there. And then, like I said, we just started a I can't even say it, a TikTok account last week for the Immaculate Podcast 1 on TikTok. Make sure you guys go on there. Now, on TikTok, it's going to be a little different. It's mainly only going to be like 10-second clips. I'm trying to only make that for like shorts. So that's, if you guys don't ever catch the podcast episodes, but you want to see what's going on, you guys want to see some of the catchy clips, it's always going to be posted on TikTok. I'm still kind of learning the TikTok game. I'm not going to lie to you. I really find TikTok annoying. So I don't really watch the For You type of stuff. I'm just not really for that. I can think of 1,000 other things that didn't just keep scrolling. But I mainly just want to post that stuff on there just to give you guys the little cheat sheets on what goes on the podcast, because the podcast is growing and is growing at a rapid pace. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna hit over 200K views on our Immaculate Podcast page, like I said. And then coming up in 2 weeks, I'm gonna have the biggest guest on the podcast. Like I said, JD Anderson. He's gonna be on the podcast in a couple weeks. I will advertise all of that. He was on America's Got Talent. The man's got multiple Guinness Book of World Records. The man has traveled all around the world. He's been on Spain's America's Got Talent. Spain's Got Talent. Germany's Got Talent. Anybody that's ever had anything that displays talent in general, the man has been on the show. Like, dude is a global icon. If you guys ever get a chance, just like YouTube him, look him up, JD Anderson. Sometimes they call him JD Iceman Anderson. Dude's got some viral TikToks and stuff that he's done collabs with other content creators. We're talking about famous content creators. I don't know if y'all know like the grandma that does like the little stunts and stuff with her grandson and stuff like that. I know he's got viral clips with them and stuff, man. He's killing it. But he's going to be by far the biggest guests that we have on the podcast. Your boy is grinding. Your boy is constantly networking. I'm talking to other content creators right now through YouTube that do have over 1 million subscribers. I am constantly trying to bring you guys better content. So be patient with your boy. Your boy's going to bring on some big names. He is in talks with people like that. When I come back as well, I got a trip coming up soon. Once I come back from that, guys, I will be doing the donation for the Isaiah House. That is already underway. I've already been in talks with the person that is in charge of that. I will make sure I give you guys an update on that. I know that was had been in the talks, but they were on vacation last week because of the holidays, and then of course I catch this week coming up, and then I got things going on. So we're all gonna plan for that for when I come back. And once we get all that underway, I'll make sure that you guys know that the donations went there. And then I guess that's going to start of our 2026 donations for the Immaculate podcast. I told you guys we were going to kill it this year in 2026. We killed the last 4 months of 2025. We're going to do a lot for the kids this year. We're going to do a lot for the community this year. I mean, when I tell you guys we're going to revolutionize how we look at podcasting, I'm not just going to tell y'all. We're going to show it by actions, and damn it, with y'all support, we're going to fucking kill this shit.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that.
I'm not here to try to get famous off this stuff. I could care less about any of that type of stuff. My life is great. I couldn't ask for anything more. Like, sure, will we all take more? Absolutely. But my life is great. I don't need none of that. Like I said, guys, my biggest flex for me is just to help people who can't help me back. And I'm just here to do God's work and keep it on moving. That's about it. So it's really cool that I can use my platform to do that. Some people probably think that shit's lame. I don't really give a fuck. People can't understand that we on different frequencies, and some people would rather be flashy with their jewelries and cars and shit like that, and that's cool. I mean, I got a nice car too. I got nice jewelry. But the thing is that's just not what my flex is. My flex is giving back to people who can't give back to me, and keeping God's name active in their lives, and just keep putting positive in people's lives. And matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. Somebody came up to me Friday night. I will not drop a name, but somebody came up to me Friday night. Swear to God, true story, as God is my witness. They came up to me, gave me the biggest fucking hug, right? Thought it was kind of odd, but I was like, yo, what's up, man? And he's like, yo, man, I almost died. And I was like, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm thinking flu, right? Everybody's been sick. I'm like, man, what happened? And he's like, I tried to kill myself. And I was like, man, that's tough. Like, in my head, I'm like, how do I respond to that? And like, I was thinking I could really ask this guy what's going on with him, because I like to help people out. And even if it's a simple, just like hey man, you know what? There was a reason why you're still here. Now we just got to help you find that reason. Or I could just keep the conversation short and be like, hey man, well, good luck. But obviously I'm not built that way. So I'm like, yo, bro, like, what's going on? And he's like, man, I just found out, like my ex, she had her kid through the other guy, and I found all that out, and it really broke me down, and I tried to kill myself. But something happened. I didn't die. And then, finally when I came to, when I was in the hospital, I was scrolling through Facebook and I came across your podcast, and I just happened to watch it. And he was like, I saw you talk about turning a negative into a positive and finding a way to just like motivate people and changing the world, and how you can just mentally bring people up. And he was like, it spoke to me, man. And he was like, I don't know if it was one of your mental health ones or something like that, but he was like, it really resonated on me, man. And he gave me the biggest hug, and he said, your podcast actually helped save my life. And I got goosebumps, because I was taken back. And I even asked him again, because I'm like, there's no way he just said that. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, man, I was just watching, I was listening to it, and he's like, I felt like you were talking to me, man. And he's like, I genuinely feel like your podcast helped save my life, because like now my life is back on track, and I'm getting clean, and I'm doing all these great things, and I'm donating my time, and I'm helping other people, and now I want to motivate other people. And he's like, your podcast had a lot to do with that. And I almost fucking cried. And I ain't gonna lie to you, if I went in a fucking bar, I probably would have fucking teared up. But I was like, I can't do that because I'm out in public and I can't be seen like that. But in all reality, like I was like, yo, bro, I don't think you understand like what that does to me because I'm still trying to figure out this whole like purpose of why I'm here and I mean, yeah, I found my niche because like I just like helping other people and I can use my platform to do that and clearly by my actions I show that and you guys know that firsthand, but like I guess I didn't really understand the impact that like my podcast is really doing. So like I guess I really want to thank you guys for keeping me motivated to keep putting stuff out like this because like apparently if you know if what he says is true and I do believe that like I just helped somebody who literally tried to kill themselves and they're telling me that this platform helps save their life to now where they don't want to die anymore and they want to continue life and use their life in a positive way like to me is absolutely amazing. So Don DeMarco, guys.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that. Shit like
Like
that.
it's cool to like sit here and have the fun and stuff, but on a serious moment, like what the hell, you know? Like I don't really even have words or like kind of find words to understand like the impact, but like for me thinking like podcast wise, I'm like I just cut on a camera and I just talk from what comes on in my mind, but like to make an impact like that, man, like it's crazy. So I think of that to go, damn, how many other people that has never spoke up that maybe thought, damn, man, I'm so glad I ran and saw his episode of whatever it was, or you know, or man, I'm glad he's doing this because I have a lot of you guys come up to me. Matter of fact, in the last 4 or 5 days, I've probably got more compliments about my podcast, I think, than I ever have had, and I'm super grateful for. But obviously, I'm doing something right, and I hope I can continue to do something right, guys. But I really appreciate you guys continuously, you know, giving me that because it makes me try to brainstorm even more ways to keep getting better. But like I guess I'm doing something right, goddammit. So again, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing and I'm gonna try to figure out even more ways to make this shit even better. So if y'all ever got suggestions on any way I could ever make my platform better, please let me fucking know. Again, I'm not doing this shit like I'm not doing this for clicks. I'm not doing this for clout. I don't care about any of that shit, man. If you got a way to help me make this world better, I'm all for it. I don't care if it's an idea for a donation, if it's an idea to even do a benefit, or even if it's something you've always wanted to do that you want to collab with me to do together. Like, I'm all ears. Like I said, 2026, we're going to double what we did in 2025. And then in 2027, we're going to double what we did in 2026. And I just want people to look at this platform like, yo, they don't talk about it. They're not only just about it, they be about it. And they're always out there in the community. And they don't ask for nothing in return. And I don't want anything in return. The only thing I want in return is for God to know that this is what the hell we doing for him. And we're going to keep doing this until I draw my last breath and it's time for me to go home. And I hope the same for everybody as well. So let me look at these comment sections real quick. Yo, JB, I see you in there. Pops is in the comment section. I see you, big guy. Always showing your boy love. Kareem, I see you in there too, man. My Kareem's in there, dog. What up there, Coop? What's up, my boy? How you been, brother, man? I hope all is well with you and your family, man. I salute you, my guy. I salute you. Smooth said, what's the move, bro? Listen. Trying to get rich. No, I'm just playing. I don't know what the move is. You just tell me what the move is, bro, man. I know Tampa's coming around the corner, sir. I know Tampa's coming around the corner. But what's the move outside all that, brother, man? Just maintaining, trying to take over the world, bro, and just make it better, man. That's my move, at least. So what's the move, bro? You tell me, dog. I'm living in your world, man. Bo said hope it was the best one yet, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That party last night, Bo, was absolutely amazing. Like I said, dude, I wish I should have did a head count. I should have took a picture with every single person. That was the whole point. Somehow, like, I don't really know how many people was there, but just from gathering the night when I was seeing different people, I would typically guess 40 at the minimum. But I'd probably say it's close to about 50 different people that I saw that night that came in the section. We had a great time, no drama, having a great time, people laughing. Really, a lot of people didn't even know each other, but just to watch people meet, socialize, introduce, it's really cool to see how everybody there was impacted by me, but yet somehow connected with someone differently. So it's just really cool, and I just got to sit back and watch. So that's the only thing I did. I did sit back and got a chance to gander and just watch people who don't know each other, who come from different walks of life, from different countries. I mean, I had police officers there. I had a guy that used to fight in UFC there. I had a guy that wrestled for WWE that was there. I had, family and friends that were there. I've had, world travelers that come from different countries. Like, I had a little everything there, you know what I mean? The only thing I was missing was my Amish people, but, hey, shout out to my Amish people. But, my Amish people don't really party like that in the club scene. They're more like that homebodies. But we was doing it all. We was partying like crazy. Everybody was having a good time. Well, it almost kind of started off south because when I tried to go through the back door, pause. Yeah, I said back door.
You what?
But when I tried to go through the back door, this new security guy was not trying to let me through, and I'm like, motherfucker, that's my party, and he's like, well, I need verification. I'm like, it's my fucking party. Like, everybody's looking at you right now. And I did everything I could to keep my cool. Of course, I wouldn't get a spaz out. And I was just like, bro, I promise you it's my party, dog. Like, you think I give a fuck about this $10 up front, dog? I don't give a shit. I'll give you $10 just to let me in the door. Like, this is my fucking party. Finally, I think when he got the hit, and everybody's like, yo, this is his setup. I'm like, you see all those bottles on that table? I'm like, oh, I ordered that shit. But anyway, like, yo, shout out to him. He was having a rough night. But he even stopped my buddy that's a police officer. He tried to stop him through the door, and I'm like, motherfucker, he'll arrest you. Like, but it was all cool. We all laughed about it and shit and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, but it was all in all, it was fun. And, when they, brought out the cake and they had me blow it and pause. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got to do that again.
You what?
Diddy makes everything weird, so now I got to fucking pause everything. But after I blew the cake, pause. All I hoped for was that, 2026 was the best year yet. And I usually don't ever ask for that, but I just got this feeling that this year is going to be epic. I just do. I don't know why I never really get that feeling, but I feel like this year is going to be one of the ones to remember. The party absolutely was, just to watch everybody come out. The amount of support that y'all showed all week for your boy was absolutely amazing, from the shares to the likes to the comments to even people stopping me just out in public. Like, yo, y'all make your boy feel like he's on cloud nine. So I'm just letting y'all know I'm always going to be fucking humble with it. But goddamn, man, y'all fucking dope. I appreciate you. I really do.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that.
Paxton said, Nighthawk said, what's up? Oh, shit, hey, tell Nighthawk I said, what's up, man? Hey, salute to you, my boy, man. Nighthawk, that's my fucking guy there, man. I hope he's doing well. Yo, I see you in the comment section, AP, man. AP's in there saying happy birthday, bro, man. I salute you, my boy, man. Hope your family's doing well as well, man. I hadn't seen you in a while, bro. I hope life's treating you okay. Michael said, put your boobies on the TV.
You what?
Hey, if I put my chest out there like that, y'all over here gonna be like, then I'd say where I'm gonna have to just start selling pics, man. Be selling ass, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna have OnlyFans. Ain't nobody buying either. Nobody's buying, bro. Nobody's buying, Michael. But yeah, man, like I said, guys, I mainly just wanted to come on here, chat with you guys for a quick sec. Like I said, I really want to thank you guys for constantly sending me the birthday wishes. Like I said, the calls, the texts, the Snapchats. You guys have hit me up on almost every social media platform of some sort to always be like, hey, happy birthday. You guys didn't even, for the ones that didn't even reach out to the birthday, y'all, for the birthday party, y'all still stopped in just to even say hi. I know you couldn't get in the section because it was so full. People were even piling on the outside because they were so crammed. The party started in one area and then it moved to the outside because there were so many. Then it was on the other side of the section. But again, y'all never stopped to make sure you showed your boy a little bit of love, and I'm grateful for that, man. I tell you, if I died tomorrow, man, I wouldn't regret a single thing in life, and you guys are the big reason I'm a part of that, so I appreciate y'all. What was the other thing I was gonna say? There was something else I was gonna tell you guys. I know I already said it once, but I'll say it again. We did just recently start a TikTok account. If you guys do have TikTok, make sure you guys go and follow us on there. Constantly will be only posting short clips of the Immaculate podcast from new episodes, and I'm currently going since the account is so new, everything's obviously going to be new, but you guys are going to be seeing old episodes, but they're only going to be like 10-second, maybe up to a minute clips of just little funny / like really good points of podcasting that I think would be very entertaining. That you guys need to go check out. Like I said, that is the Immaculate Podcast 1 on TikTok. You guys already know that we're on Facebook. If you haven't done it already, make sure you do it. The Immaculate Podcast on Facebook. And YouTube is slowly starting to pick up some steam. So I really need your guys' help. I know everybody's got a YouTube account. All you gotta do is go to the Immaculate Podcast on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Help your boy out. It don't cost you anything. If you really, really mess with your boy, just hit that subscribe button. Same thing on this video right here. If you mess with your boy, hit that like button. That's all I ask. I don't need anything else from you. I'm always going to ask for it only because, again, we're trying to grow. Facebook's going to notice the more y'all like, the more y'all share this stuff. They're going to keep pushing it out to new people. And every time that I always look at the algorithm and I notice that I'm constantly getting more clicks and people are trying to see what the Immaculate Podcast is about, I know it's only because you guys are constantly liking and sharing the content. And you guys are always constantly commenting and stuff like that. So it is very important. It does help your boy out. And guess what? It's all fucking free. So help your boy out if you want to kindly. But anyway, guys, I'm about to get out of here. Like I said, I'm about to work in the lab so I can work on some more content ideas, so I can also reach out and collab with some more people for some guests. I've already been in discussions. We got some more politic podcasts coming up. I'm currently in process of having a actual debate between a left wing and a right wing, healthy debate at that. And that will also be on a podcast episode. That will be entertaining because I know you guys, generally when I have my conservative person on, you guys generally like to give me slack about it. Guys, listen, it's nothing personal. I would love to have anybody on the left side on as well. My chair is always open. It's just we have a conservative president in. So I like to put someone in the conservative seat so that way they can give you a perspective from a conservative. It is hard to have a Democrat talk about why a conservative is doing what they do. Anyway, that doesn't mean a left wing can't come in here and sit down and talk about their experiences or why they think Trump is sucking or whatever, because everybody has their own opinions about him. That's cool. I'm trying to play neutral. It doesn't matter where I vote. Obviously, I'm conservative, but that doesn't mean that I can't see a left-wing side, because here's the thing. I originally was a left-wing, so I'd vote for what makes sense. What I think makes sense. That don't mean it's always right. I've had people come up to me, yo, dude, I love your podcast. I don't necessarily always agree with you. Guess what? You're not always going to agree with me. I'm not always right. I'm going to be wrong. Here's the thing. That's why my podcast is opinion-based. That means I can't be right or wrong. This is just what my beliefs are. That doesn't mean that I'm going to sit here and cram them and make you believe what the hell I got to say. I'm just going to tell you what's on my mind, and I expect you to rebuttal what you like or dislike about it, because there's a reason why I have 2 ears and 1 mouth. That's for me to listen, to learn, and adapt. So I may learn something from you. So again, opinion-based podcasting. I am not like everyone else. I am not going to preach a particular agenda. I don't care what guests I have on here. That's something that they may believe in. Doesn't mean that I believe in it. That just means that this is what I want them to talk about, and where they say is what they say. I always ask them if there's something that they want to not be put out there, and I give them that opportunity, and they just go. I don't set anybody up. I don't tell you what you can and can't say. So if you ever come on the podcast, you're able to say whatever you want, call out whoever you want within respect, but you can call out whoever you want. So again, shout out to anybody and everybody who's been a guest on the podcast, future podcast guests. We're going to be doing a damn thing. We're going to keep making this content, and this shit's going to go down. Also, before I forget, y'all see this little look right here? Y'all have seen the Immaculate Podcast look. Y'all have seen the very first original look. Y'all have seen 5 episodes ago. Y'all currently see this. Y'all have seen the last episode. The Immaculate Podcast is about to get a motherfucking makeover, Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that.
The Immaculate Podcast is going to be having a new look soon. I'm not going to spoil when. I will tell you when it happens. It's going to be happening very soon. But this whole podcast look is about to get upgraded, and I'm super excited. And again, the podcast is growing. I got to grow all this shit. So, again, this is all for y'all. Y'all keep showing your boy love. The podcast is going to keep growing. I'm going to do my part, damn it. So, let me look at the comment section real quick. Michael said, happy birthday. Thank you, brother. Let's see. Mine was yesterday. Michael, happy birthday to you, brother. Ken said, how are you feeling, brother? I feel fine, man. I just had a buzz last night. I don't get drunk, brother. It's just not my MO. You'll never see me like that in public. Yeah, I felt 100% fine. a matter of fact, I was up at 7:30 in the morning. That's how fine I felt, bro. But I had a lot of people check on me in the morning and text, "Yo, bro, how you feel?" And I'm like, brother, I feel like $1 million. Like I could go to the gym at 7:30, whatever. I was up at 7:30, bright and early, brother, strong, ready to go. 38 reasons why I'm going to end up having a better year than 37, damn it. So, all right, guys, well, I'm out of here. I was wanting to hit that 30-minute mark, give y'all 30 minutes of my time. I'm going to get back on the grind. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff planned for the Immaculate podcast coming up. Make sure you guys go in, hit that notification button if you haven't already. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Immaculate podcast on Facebook and YouTube if you haven't already. Get it done. If you haven't liked the video already, it's free. You know that button right there? If it ain't right there, it's probably right there. Hit that like button. It's free. And then if you somehow like this content, you can share it. I won't tell nobody. You can tell them. Or you might want to tell them over there, but you can share it. I'm not mad at you. Please share it. Do what you got to do. Show your boy your love on the Immaculate podcast. And I'm going to keep showing you love by putting good content out. And then don't forget to follow me on TikTok on the Immaculate Podcast 1. And your boy thanks you for it. And I'm out. That is TheImmaculatePodcast.
It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now listening to the Immaculate One.
The Immaculate Podcast.
You are now tuned into the Immaculate One.
It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now listening to the Immaculate One.
It's the Immaculate Podcast.
You are now tuned into